Hey kiddos, what's going on? I got an extra little video for you this weekend. Don't forget to check out the free reading Friday I just put down. Everybody's going crazy this week. Astrology, there's always crazy things going on. So check out that free reading Friday with the bonus Pisces. And we're coming up on Aries, because whatever month it is, I do an extra reading for that person. But today we're going to focus on, it's all about red stuff today. I know St. Patty's Day is in 2 days. I know, girl, I know. But if you saw the beautiful green nails I had, I don't know if you saw the video, but I was wearing beautiful, huge high heels in a gravel parking lot like an idiot, and I almost broke my ass, so I had to grab onto something, and the nail that was here bent backwards, so I had to take those nails off. So St. Patty's Day nails, you know, had to go for a little bit. But if you saw one of the other videos, I had the I think it was the last video, it was the cheap quick beauty hacks. Okay, so I got these at Walmart. And these were, and you can get them any drugstore type thing. I think these were $4.99. These were under $5. I know that. So these are the Impress. I normally do the glue nails. If you know, watch the video. If you need to know how to glue nails on, I got a 2-part video that'll get you hooked up. But I liked these. These are so cute because they got little sparkles, you know, little sparkles. So I'm trying these. These are the, not the glue, but the press nails. So just did them. Just took my other nails off and just did these. They're shorter than my normal, but I do have to do a lot of typing this week. I'm going to give you guys updates to see how they hold up. If the little sparkles hold up, if these hold up. I'm really rough. I'm a good tester for this because I am rough on my fake nails, which is why I like the Kiss nails so much. I think Impress is a subsidiary of Kiss, but they only do the stick-on nails. Do you like? I know it's not very St. Patty's, but you know, whatever, whatever. I'll be dead honest, just looking at them and putting them on. The sizings are a little different. So if you're used to regular nails, check your numbers again because the size numbers are gonna be a little bit off. The color, the opaque ones that are color all the way through, those look the best. And honestly, when I do my pinkies first, when I put my pinky on, I was like, oh, I might be thinking this glue-on nail thing. You know, they were really, really, really good, the opaque. So the thumbs and the pinkies, I think look the best and look the most realistic, honestly. These ones that are kind of French manicure-esque, and I'm not liking them as much, especially if you get down near the cuticle here. It looks a little, you can kind of see you can kind of see it. And it's not like that with the glue-ons, you know. The glue-ons sit very, very, very thin. So we'll see. We'll see. If I'm in the next video and I only have 3 of these left, you'll know. Okay, but so we're kind of doing a review here. But I did the red glitter nails 3 minutes into the video. Let's get into what this video is actually about, because we're going to talk about some sugar daddy products and some sugar daddy things going on here. And just give you a, you know, a little overview. Every once in a while, if you haven't caught some of the old videos, yeah, go watch the old videos. They're good too. I think I have like 300 videos on my page, so check those out. Sugar daddy products, I get a question between what's the difference between sugar daddy, what's, you know, love, all that stuff. So I'm going to show you what they look like and what they do. And also, if you're here, don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe. Share this with somebody. Utterances of discontent will be met with love and humor, as everything else will be. So, you know, just pay it forward and come back. Mondays are all about manifesting, and Fridays you get a free reading Friday. And Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, grab bag. We do all things magic, manifesting, and makeup here. So you'll get something in there with that. Okay, guys. So the sugar, oh, and I don't have the votive. Oh no, I normally have a little votive candle too. I just was making them. I just made a ton of new votives because I make my votives in a run. And then if you need something custom, I just make one custom for you. But all products come in soap, oil, salt, and votive. Just pretend there's a little votive. Here, I'll put this pen here. Okay, just pretend there's a little votive there. Just pretend. And a votive, okay? There's also a spell that goes with it. I'm not doing a spell video today, but think of a spell having multiple candles, me doing the work for you, you know, yada, yada, yada. Magic, okay? So everything starts with the oil. Did I pick up fuzz on my fake nail? I did. Oh my God. This finger is probably going to be the tester, just because when I was 19, I put it through a meat slicer and the fingertip is not all there. So the nail sits like kind of wonky. So if this one lasts, if this nail stays on, then we know it's a good set of nails. Anyway, so everything starts, every single thing, every line of product, whether it's money, road opening, career success, love, weight loss, whatever it is, it starts with the oil, because I use this oil to make the soap, the salt, the votive, and I also put it in the spell work. So my sugar daddy, there's two things in there I can't tell you. It is rose heavy, which is good. It's also QB berry. C-U-B-E-B, QB. Some people say kubub. I don't say that. I say QB. QB berries, because those are a little more dominating. There are other mixes in here. There's other stuff in here. I can't give you all my secrets. It is, the scent is more toward the rose. It's a little bit of a spicy rose. If you get the love oil, which is just for love, that's going to be more straight rose. But the sugar dye is a little kind of spicy, like a little vanilla, little cinnamon rose kind of. It's very, very pleasant. People really love it. And so the sugar daddy is more for, it's a little dominating. It is love. It will make the person want to be with you, but it will make them want to be generous to you. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a sugar daddy. It can be a husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, that you need to get a little more presents out of, a little more grocery money, a little more, jewelry, whatever you would like out of them. Also, this is great if you are a bartender, if you're a barista, if you are wait staff, it really makes people loosen up with the cash. Okay. It makes them want to give you things. That's what this is all about. And I do have one super, super secret ingredient that nobody else has. I'm going to tell you that right now. And it's very good. If you are in the adult industry and the sex industry, in any manner or form, this is excellent, because number one, people are nicer to you. Number two, people are nicer to you. And number three, they give you more money. So this is a favorite among dancers and also, people in the sex industry. So think about it. Now, once I make that oil, I also have the soap. Some people don't like to wear the oil. The oil you would wear like a perfume. You would put it, behind your ears, elbows, whatever. It is an oil, so it will carry that scent for longer than a spray perfume. Alcohol dries out. So this will carry the scent for about 6 to 8 hours. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a heavy scent for it to affect the person smelling it. They will smell it. Just so you know, as I'm talking, I know I can be very monotone sometimes, but my puppy is underneath my desk right now and she's snoring very loudly. So if there's quiet moments in the video and you hear a noise, that's her. Because did you hear that? Because she's doing the stifle snore where it's like, so she must be chasing something good. But if you hear that in the background, she's at my feet snoring away. She has to hear me all day long, so this is just boring as hell to her. So some people like the oil. And also, the thing I like about this is you can transport it really easy. Because you can throw this in a purse, put this out on your vanity. Nobody knows. There's that. Now, some people prefer to bathe. These are the bathing things that you would use to, which is more of a traditional hoodoo thing, to bathe, and do bathing rituals. This soap, excellent soap. I'm going to tell you something. The soaps are not cheap because they are full of magic. I do sell a few different types of soap holders. I suggest if you don't have one already, you should get one, because what happens is the soap, and that's why I put it in the plastic bag, is if the soap dries out, it's not good. Okay, you want to keep your soap moist on its way to you. Okay, because you want the flowers to stay fresh. You want the oils to be nice. Okay, but once you get it, you don't want it to stay wet. So once you actually use it, you wet it. You don't want it to stay wet, because then it can start to dissolve and fall apart. So if you get one of those soap holders, I have, I think, 3 or 4 different kinds. I have a bunch of different soap accessories. Just head over to the store. The link is down below. What it will do is it will let your soap air out between uses, and come back together. You will get up to twice the life out of your soap if you use one of those accessories, okay? So if you don't already have a platform for your soap so that it can dry out, if you just put it on the side of the tub, it stays in a puddle of water and it can start to break down. This is any soap. This is my soap. You can use Irish Spring, you could use Dove, same thing. But if you like kind of get it up and out of that water and let air circulate once it's in the tub, you will literally get almost twice the life out of your soap, sometimes more. So consider that. But some people prefer to use the soap because then you don't have to carry this around. You wash with it. When you're washing with it, you need to have an intention. So you would want to think, I want a sugar daddy. I want a sugar daddy that looks like this, gives me this much money, treats me like this. Don't think of what you don't want. That is the worst thing you can do. It stops all magic. Only think about what you do want, okay? Salt. Salt can be used many different ways. Soap is for the body, obviously. Salt can be used in the tub. It can be used in the washing machine. It can be used in mop water. It can be used, you can just wet it in water and sprinkle it around your bedroom, your carpet, around your front door, around the person that you want to be good to you. So let's say it's a partner and they're pretty cheap, okay, and you want them to buy you something. You can get this, make a water mixture, dissolve some of the salt in water. They're going to work tomorrow, sprinkle it outside of their car door so that they have to step in it to get into the car. They won't notice, You can wash their clothes with this. This does go in the washing machine. You can put, I think it's in the rinse cycle. Whatever, now all the washing machines are different. You used to have to actually stop and they didn't used to have different compartments when I started doing laundry. Now they have the compartments that empty everything in for you. You can put this, I believe, in this rinse cycle, if I'm correct. And mop water is also a great way to disperse this. So if you're going to mop, you're going to clean anyway, put this in your mop water because then it stays and it just permeates your house, okay? So those are just a few ways to use it. You can mix this in with potpourri. If you have some potpourri sitting out on the table, dining room table, living room table, you can mix this in there. Nobody will know. I don't eat it, okay? This is a mix of Epsom salt, Himalayan salt, and sea salt. So it's not that it's dangerous, but Epsom salt will make you run to the bathroom, okay? So sure, don't eat it. I wouldn't do that. So that's something. And I don't have it. Oh, no, the sticker's across the room. Normally, I put a sticker across here that just says, same thing, Sugar Daddy, salt, and my email where you can get a hold of me. Okay, and it is reusable. Other places sell about 4 ounces. I sell 5 to 6. And I try to fill it up to, with postage, I try to fill it up to what's going to keep you in that class of postage. So I'll explain what I mean by that. So postage goes by ounces. So let's say you get a bunch of different things and you are at, 2 more ounces and you'll be in the next class of postage. I'll give you an extra ounce. Like I try to, most people that have ever gotten salt from me did not get the correct size. I always pour heavy. Okay. So, I sell these 4 to 5. I usually end up giving you 6, but I just try to keep it, weight conscious for the postage. That's it. Okay. Salt is great. A lot of people don't use salt. You should add it to your repertoire. And you can use all these together. You can layer them however you want. The votive candles I have, same thing. They're votives. I wish I brought one on air. I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't. Silly me. The votives are made, same thing, made with the oil. They have some herbs in there and then the wax, so it disperses. So you can carve the person's name in the wax. You can have it burning when they're around. You can burn it and stare at the candle and think of them. All sorts of different magical ways you can use the votive holders. Also, pheromones. I've got a lot of questions. What's the difference between the sugar daddy, the love, and the pheromone? So the pheromones I have videos on those. The pheromones have different chemical compositions. Okay, so I'm not going to go into what a pheromone is. There's a whole video about that, but they are building blocks for attraction. Now, this is more of a scientific thing. Hoodoo has more herbs and natural things. This is not the same as this, okay? So I have chemicals, literally lab synthetic pheromones, because to get a human pheromone, I don't think that's legal because you would probably have to rip the pheromone glands out of a human. We don't do that. So I have the chemical lab version, synthetic version of pheromones. Now, there are many different types. I cover a few in the other video, and you can use those as building blocks. Some people contact me and they want to throw everything in. So, and I even say this in the pheromone video, that doesn't go well. That doesn't work well. So what you have to do is you have to pick and choose which ones will play together well. I will walk you through that and I will help you with that. I'll say this is better, this would work better. Ultimately, it's up to you what you want to do. And also, some people have asked, some pheromones get the rose petals and some don't. And I'm going to tell you why. And I did not know this until a few months ago. Certain pheromones are held in a different solution, and the rose petals were breaking down in that solution. So if you don't have rose petals, it's not because I didn't like you. It's not because of something bad that happened. I want your solution to stay as pure as possible. Oh, that was the ear flap. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Clack, clack, clack. I guess she's awake. No more snoring. So if you have the chemical that was interacting with the rose petals, I don't put them in. If you have the chemical that does not interact with the rose petals, I include a few in there. Okay, just so you know. So it's not because I like somebody and don't like somebody else. It's just I want your mixture to stay as pure as possible. So yeah, with these, if they are building blocks, and when you can know, yes, this pheromone does this and this other pheromone does this other thing, that's totally fine and good. I'll use the pheromones and write your story. Okay, so if you just go with me and trust me and say, hey, I want this and this and this to happen, I'll tell you what is possible. With one, you may have to buy, 2 bottles depending on how much stuff you want to get done. Okay. Also, these come in, there's a human smell. We'll put it that way. There's a kind of a musky smell. Some have a more female odor. Some have a more male odor. It's not terrible. It's not, you're not going to gag. It's nothing like that, but it's definitely a funk. Okay. Like if somebody's just been to the gym because they're a little woofy, kind of like that smell. You can get the pheromones 2 ways. You can either get them completely unscented, no scent whatsoever, if you're going to cover them with your own perfume, or you can get them scented, and just let me know what type of scents you like because I have almost everything. Okay. Also, when you're combining pheromones with oils, also be careful because with pheromones, you have to, and I dole out the exact proper amount. Okay. So this bottle, 1 normal usage. So like get a little oil on you and rub it is correct dosage. Don't dump the whole bottle, because if you use a ton of pheromones, or if you combine lots of pheromones, what can happen is the other person, they won't register it consciously, but they can register it and it will feel weird to them, or it will feel they won't like you. You'll actually get the opposite effect. If you use too many pheromones, they'll pull away. So again, always check with me and I will guide you and make sure you're at the correct amount of pheromones. So there you go. That's where we're at. Sugar daddies, pheromones, love oil, and the votive. Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to talk about love oil too. Love oil is basically sugar daddy without the money element. That's all it is. It's loving, bonding, kindness, and it's more of a rose scent. It'll be a very similar color to this. Similar scent, not the exact same, similar scent. Okay? So there you go. That's got you caught up with the red nails and the sugar daddies. And if you need sugar daddies, you need tips, you need better love, you need better marriage, you need better, whatever, let me know. Hop on over to Moma Delia. Check out all the stuff. Don't forget I'm on Instagram and Pinterest and all that stuff. So check those out also. There's links to everything down below. If you haven't scrolled down. I put a ton of stuff in there. You'll find something to click on down there. Okay. And I'll have links for these down below also. Check out everything at the store. Monday's going to be manifesting. I think Tuesdays I'm going to have more books. I did a couple books last time. People like those. Wednesdays usually just catch up, all sorts of stuff. And Friday is free reading Friday. Every single week, Monday's manifesting, and Friday is free reading every week. In between there, we do all sorts of crazy stuff. So come by and check it out. Have a great day, guys.